I guess I can make a follow-up video just to show you how it's actually done, if someone is curious. So to get it done, I'm using the drill with a reduction and a 1/4 inch socket, where I stick this guy in it like a bullet and screw it into the tire. I hope it stays put because I don't really have anywhere to put a phone for good visibility. So then just make it nice and even, and then make sure that there is no gap underneath them, but at the same time you cannot really go too deep, because if you do, then you could actually eventually pierce the tire on the inside. And for this very reason, I'm not sure if it's actually visible or not, in some spots there might be a little bubbles, I would say, where the screw is kind of going pretty deep. And for this very reason you cannot use anything bigger than a 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, sorry, because a 5/8 would be a little bit longer, and they would be leaving up underneath the head. And if you'd screwed it in all the way, you could pierce the tire. I'm not sure if it'll actually happen or not, but I don't really want to find out. So one tire turns out to have 484 screws as far as I can remember, and yeah, it's a lot of work. So for 2 wheels you'll need close to 1,000. Okay, good. If something pops in my head that I've managed to forget, all right, angles. Because you want to maintain the maximum possible grip, I am angling the screws in respect to the rotation of the tire. Because every tire has the rotation mark. This one is facing this way, whether you see it or not. Yeah, there she is. So because the tire rotates this way, then while you're riding on the center section, then you need the grip to go this way. Therefore, I'm angling the screws to have the excavation line, you can call it, in the center facing this way. But then once you start cornering, then you want to reflect your cornering effort, because you want to maintain the maximum amount of grip going around the corner at an angle which is basically the same way as the cornering goes. You don't want to corner and have the screws turned this way, because then you'll actually have less grip. So that's why I'm turning them in the center this way, but as you start increasing the lean angle, then I'm increasing the screw angles, and believe it or not, there is going to be a lot of grip. So we are screwing them all the way to the edge, so we can basically drag pegs. A few weeks ago, when we went on a lake, we had a little loop, sort of like a practicing circle, and my friend Mike was able to drag his pegs, and I intend to do the same. Okay, logging off for now.